sixth one-day international between India and Sri Lanka in the Videocon Cup series. Sri Lanka doing extremely well in the last match. We'll be looking forward to another win here. 18,000 the capacity, great facilities here in Rajkot, and the crowd will look forward to a run feast. And the Sri Lankan opening batsman coming out, Sanath Jayasuriya and Upul Tharanga. It's time to say good morning to Ranjit Fernando.
Very good morning to you, Shiva, and a very good morning to all our viewers, wherever they are. So the Sri Lankans going into this match without their ace spinner Muralidharan, which would mean that the Sri Lankans would have to rely on their quicker bowlers as well to try and get them into some sort of shape. But before that, it's their batsmen really will have to post a very good total for them. The form of Sanath Jayasuriya, there's been some question mark.
Well, 4 changes for the Indians. Sachin Tendulkar coming in for Dravid, Mohammad Kaif for Venugopal Rao, Harbhajan Singh for Jayaprakash Yadav, and Pathan for the injured Ajit Agarkar. Suresh Raina has been a fantastic super sub. And 5 bowlers in the Indian 11, which is a good sign.
So Upul Tharanga has been sent to open the batting for Sri Lanka. Kumar Sangakkara reverts to his usual number 3 position. As I did mention, a question mark surrounding the form of Sanath Jayasuriya, so he'll have to come good. And Upul Chandana replacing Muralidharan. He will need to try and bowl far better line on this pitch. Parvez Maruf is the super sub.
Well, he's looked good in his brief stay. Upul Tharanga has to play a big innings. Pathan will start the proceedings from the far end. 2 slips in place.
Upul Tharanga certainly has shown signs of promise in the early games, except that he's thrown his wicket away at critical times, particularly hitting the ball up in the air. Need to be a little bit more discreet about his shots, but there's no doubt about his skills and his talent. Done very well in under-19 cricket, averaging 30.50 in one-day cricket with 100 already to his credit.
Will get off the mark and in a very nice manner. This will be a tester for the outfield. The Indian captain will pick it up. So 2 on the board for Tharanga and Sri Lanka.
That second delivery, a clear indication as to what this pitch would be like. Ball coming on nicely and just a gentle jab by Tharanga. The ball eluding the bowler.
Again, too much width. 1 bounce into the boundary. Starting out to be a good over for Sri Lanka.
So Jayasuriya employing a different approach than what he did in the earlier games, just going after the bowling. With, as you would see, there isn't movement on the feet, but he gets back to ball. There's a lot of power from that bottom hand, hitting it square on the wicket.
Just the kind of start he needed, Sanath Jayasuriya. And again, so 3 fours in this over, an expensive one for Srishant. 2 overs gone, it's 14 for no loss.
Change in the field, there's a man been brought in into the square position down at sweeper.
Oh, just wide of Yuvraj Singh, got a finger to that. The fine leg has come inside the circle and a sweeper at point does the work. Will go down technically as a chance.
He's probably got the tip of his fingers, as you would see. Yuvraj Singh flew past him. A valiant attempt, saved by the man down in that boundary region.
Jayasuriya looking dangerous. Tharanga on strike. And he's found the gap. And also the sweetest spot on the bat. These two play extremely well on the offside.
He is a beautiful time on the ball, Upul Tharanga, batting in his more accustomed position as opener. So you see the ball coming onto him. Not much movement of that foot. Close enough. Not a long stride. But without much movement, he does get it on the sweet spot. The Sri Lankans would need to target anything above a 300 or a 325.
It'll be another boundary. Wait for the umpire signal. And it's runs.
Drifting onto the pads and letting the ball go on its way. Just getting a little bit of an edge. It was an intentional glance. And played it so fine that the man down at fine leg really had no chance whatsoever of covering it.
Fifth boundary in over number 5, which is not a good sign. A boundary almost every over. The run rate's good. And this will be another one. This really is a belter. No margin for error on this pitch, and this is a very fast outfield.
It's again straying slightly onto the legs with just 2 men guarding that area. Beautifully played into the gap.
It's a very quick outfield. Just looked like he was going to get a couple of runs, but he gets a boundary. 7th of the innings.
It's through the outside edge. In fact, that was intentional. Getting back on it and forcing it through that gap. As you would see, there's a very, very small gap, but this outfield is so quick that the man down on the boundary really couldn't get to it.
First time he's gone past the bat. Should not get complacent, Upul Tharanga, at this stage.
Yes, that really has been his problem. When runs do come, he does get complacent and relaxes his guard. So again, dropping it on that occasion.
Round the wicket now, Srishant. That's a better line. Is that the inside edge? Yes, the nod from the umpire. The change of line has worked straight away. And Sanat Jayasuriya departs. It's a huge blow for Sri Lanka. And India get wicket number 1.
That movement from round the wicket took Jayasuriya by surprise. He was late on the shot as well. Little inside edge. It moved further as it went through to the keeper Dhoni. He held it low. So Jayasuriya, who looked very good, has gone for 19 of just 17 deliveries. Srishant, the wicket taker, Sri Lanka, now 44 for 1.
Nicely worked on the onside. This could go the distance. Good start to the over for the left-hander. This goes to show just offline a bit, and that was good enough for Sangakkara to get his first boundary. The 50 coming up for Sri Lanka.
Playing it with the angle. That's all you need to do. Get into position. Get it on the middle of the bat. Put it into a gap. And the ball just races away to the boundary.
Four more. Nah, this is poor bowling. The field is set for Srishant on the offside. Just 3 men on the onside, and one area he wants to stay away from is the pads. That's up in the air, should be taken. Tendulkar safe as houses. Now, 2 wickets inside the first 15 overs is a huge bonus on a surface like this. Once again, it's the pull shot that brings about the downfall of Kumar Sangakkara.
That's a loss of concentration, poor shot, giving a simple catch. And Sangakkara was kicking himself. He needs to do that. Such a good track. He's wasted a golden opportunity to make a good score. He's gone for 9 of 13 deliveries. Caught Tendulkar, ball Pathan, and Sri Lanka now 56 for 2.
So you've got to try first to get 280, then think beyond. Edged, taken. Top delivery from RP Singh. It came out of nowhere. Extra bounce. And it's taken the outside edge. India on a roll at the moment.
Well, the earlier delivery didn't bounce. This one took off, and Taranga sparring at it. Could have left it alone, but it bounced and he went after it. Singh is delighted, so Sri Lanka have lost another wicket in some sort of trouble. 57 for 3, and Taranga goes for 28. Yes, a sudden reversal. We've seen the Sri Lankans going at a hectic pace. 44 runs for the first wicket, and then 3 wickets in quick succession to be 57 for 3.
That should be 4. He likes it in that area. Very wristy player, Jayawardene.
There is a packed offside field, but that was short enough for Jayawardene to move across quickly. Nice roll of the wrists as he played it. It's in there for a little while, but wide of that fielder.
That's 4. Srishant is proving to be very expensive. Carries on in that fashion. Short ball, it's been put away.
It's a very good batting pitch. You can't afford to bowl short.
Spinner is on. Murali Karthik is being brought on. It'll be interesting to see what kind of purchase he gets from this wicket. From all counts, we're expecting him to get a little bit of turn, maybe come a little slower off the wicket. So the slower he bowls, the more difficult to get him away, we imagine. He's got the ball to turn, and I think Dhoni's got his man. Judging from the body language, the batsman has walked off. Jayawardene probably committed the cardinal sin of dragging his foot while playing a defensive shot.
What a way to start. A pure spinner's delight. He's gone for all his money. Murali Karthik is effected another breakthrough, and this is an important wicket. It is a great stumping from Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and the red light comes on. Mahela Jayawardene, the 4th man to be dismissed, and Sri Lanka tottering 79 for 4.
Wonderfully bowled. He's got a little bit of spin, so we were right about it. Terrific stumping. Just a bit of a drag. Didn't have enough time to get back. It's 79 for 4. In the air, but there's no short fine leg. Gets away with it. He's going to get a couple. It's 83 for 4 after 17.
Sachin Tendulkar at square leg.
In the air, and that is a soft dismissal. Sri Lanka are really up against it. Atapattu gone. Ball holding up a trifle. In fact, more than a trifle. Surprising Atapattu. It's 5 down for Sri Lanka.
RP Singh is having a good time. 2nd wicket, but just keep your eyes on Atapattu's legs. Nowhere near the ball, but still going through with the shot. And the captain takes a sitter. RP Singh picking up his 2nd wicket, and he is looking extremely good. He's bowled well, and he deserves the success. The Indians once again in a very good position indeed. Marvin Atapattu, the skipper, has to go for 9. It's 83 for 5. As a bowler, If you want to err in length, you've got to be on the fuller side.
Cracking shot. What a way to bring up the 100. Majestically struck on the up.
Keep coming, RP!
Another very good looking shot, this time on the offside by Dilshan. Hitting through the line. Really not a half volley in the real sense. But a straight bat, ensuring that the ball went in the direction where he intended.
Now Dilshan. Nicely played. Should get 4. Now this is intelligent batting. Just getting himself into a good position and working it on the onside. But this is the first ball Murali Karthik bowled. Beauty. Tipping, turning. Jayawardene a little loose, and Tony was quick behind the stumps.
Catch!
In the air, chest pass, Harbhajan. That's beautifully bowled. Inviting the drive through the offside, through extra cover. Nice flight. Yes, turning a bit.
Just a subtle turn.
So busy place this. Madhav Rao Scindia Stadium in Rajkot. Used to be the racecourse ground. Smart fielding. Just get the feeling that Arnold might have made his ground. It was Kef running in quickly and getting rid of the ball. Direct hit was what was needed, but even now it's going to be close. In fact, he's gone. He's gone by a good 6-8 inches. What a piece of fielding. Number 6 goes down for Sri Lanka, and they're looking down the barrel. And last thing you expect, Ranjit, at this stage is a run out. Last thing you want, and you can see Tom Moody. He'll be a worried man at this stage.
Suicidal on that occasion, as you would see. Arnold a little late to respond. Dilshan hitting it to the left of Kaif, but just look at how quick he's across the turf. And that was picked up very well by Dhoni. Arnold short by a few inches. He goes. Sri Lanka loses their 6th wicket for 118.
They're also going through their overs very quickly, the Indians. These two spinners have got a bit of a stranglehold now. In the air, but it's not going to carry to the fielder. So it's proving difficult to even sweep against the turn. Some balls are bouncing a lot more, some are turning more. So tough times there against the spinner.
Yes, it is such a pitch where you've got to keep working at your runs. You've got to hit your straight shots as much as possible. Do play the sweep when it's outside the leg stump or around leg stump. But it's a matter of concentrating and hitting through the line as much as possible. The ball isn't coming really off the spinners. You've got to use your feet. Go on the back foot quickly when it's short.
That's just past the slip. That might run away for 4. This is a fast outfield. And it does. The faster delivery. He's just trying too much at the moment, Murali. First boundary in 8 overs, I'm told.
Yes, it was pushed quicker and it was played late. That's what beat Sehwag, because he didn't expect it.
That will definitely go down the leg side. The angle would have taken it down, but he was hit on the full. Big appeal, that one.
Yes, drifted in from round the wicket and certainly hit in line, but would have gone down leg side, so good decision.
Has he got another? What happened there? Beat the outside edge. I'm not quite sure what happened there. But India have got their 7th. We'll take a closer look.
Well, Sri Lanka are now looking right down the barrel. and Chaminda Vas, well, it took the inside edge. He tried to work it on the offside, left a big gap between the bat and the leg. Wasn't able to keep the ball away from hitting the stumps. So Karthik has stuck and Vas goes for 9. Sri Lanka 132 for 7.
He's gone for it. And he finds the fence. Srishant there in the deep will not be happy, nor will Harbhajan. The standards that the Indians have set in this series would have required him to save this one.
Yes, hit very powerfully. It would have been a good save, but still it was possible. So Dilshan picks up another boundary.
Harbhajan, like you said, Ranil, has had a pretty decent series. In fact, he's bowled very well. Should have had more wickets. He's got 6 so far. Was rested in the game previous to this one.
No.
That is a free hit. That is well read by Dilshan. Outside the off stump, the one that goes away. Enough room, enough time to play that shot as well.
Top shot from Dilshan. He's the man in form. He's carrying on from where he left in the last game. 81 not out. Not out 43 here now of just 47 deliveries.
He'd be very pleased with the proceedings. Must have had some misgivings when after winning the toss he fielded and he was being put away. That is a lovely hit. That is form for you. Dilshan reaches 50 in style. Wonderful batting by this youngster.
50 or 53 deliveries. Not a happy dressing room because the team's not doing well, but they acknowledge this fine innings from Dilshan, and that last drive was certainly the shot of the day. 230 is about a score that they should aim at, Arun.
That is a good hit. He went against the break. Not the easiest thing to do, but Dilshan can do no wrong.
Yes, a brave shot. And Dilshan's got to keep going because Sri Lanka's hopes lay on his shoulders. Again, quick use of the feet down the pitch.
161 for 7. RP Singh being brought back. 5 overs for 19. Trouble directed. He doesn't miss too often, Yuvraj Singh. Now the third umpire being called for. We've already had one run out. And there's another. Brilliant fielding by India. Now this is energy in the field. And what a waste of a wicket.
The crowd's very happy. So will the Indian team be. It was Tilakaratne Dilshan who's playing an important innings. Was in 59 and Yuvraj Singh getting the favour of the bounce. Onto the ball quickly. Easy pick up because the ball came nicely into his hands and a direct hit. They've been quite fantastic, the Indians, in the field. A rejuvenated Indian team.
That's a fine shot. This goes to show when you see shots being played like that, there's nothing wrong with this pitch. Maybe a little bit on the slower side. Waste away to the boundary.
Oh, that's one of the problems Srishant has had. Too many boundary balls. He's conceded 42. 6.1 overs.
struck past mid-on. Consecutive boundaries. Again, a quality shot.
What a sound from the bat. Eighth boundary that Srishant has conceded. And this was a very good one. Can't get better.
In the air, taken. Number 9 goes down. Mohammad Kaif, the catcher. And wickets continue to tumble for the Sri Lankans.
So the super sub is gone. Parvez Maroof. Great length again from Rudra Pratap Singh. And just a change of pace. Into the shot again a little too soon. And Mohammad Kaif, he doesn't miss many. The Indians having a wonderful day putting in Sri Lanka to bat. At this stage, Sri Lanka struggling. 182 for 9.
Sehwag can't cut it off. So boundary there to end the over. 187 for 9.
Runs. Tendulkar can't cut that off. That's a boundary. So these are important runs coming for Sri Lanka.
Yes, I think the levels of fielding that has brought about this time Upul Chandana smashing it past Tendulkar. Didn't give Tendulkar much chance. You need a far more quicker person in that region to save shots like that.
He's bowled in. R.P. Singh has cleaned up Chandana. His leg stump has gone for a walk. Sri Lanka all out 196 in just 42.5 overs, and he deserves all the hugs that he's getting. 4 for 35 of 8.5.
An exceptional delivery from R.P. Singh, right in the block hole, drifting slightly. Again, Upul Chandana looking to whip it through the onside, missing it completely. And R.P. Singh, what a wonderful performance by him. He's picked up 4 wickets, important ones, bowled with very good line control. And here you are, this is how we cleaned up Upul Chandana. Completely knocking that stump off, right on target. Upul Chandana, he goes. The Sri Lankans are all out for 196.
There's the batting card for you. Upul Tharanga and Jayasuriya started. 44 without loss it was at one stage. And 3 quick wickets. 28 to Tharanga, 19 to Jayasuriya. Sangakkara committed suicide. That was an awful shot he played. Got 9. Jayawardene, 14. He was stumped by Dhoni of Karthik. Atapattu, a soft dismissal. No foot movement there, just 9. But really a good inning by Dilshan, 59. And in the end, Chandana, 30. Maroof was subbed in, but didn't quite matter. 196 is all they got.
Yes, outstanding bowling from the Indians. Right from the beginning, they settled down to good line and length. But again, R.P. Singh, look at those figures. 4 for 35 and 8.5 overs. That was Harbhajan, who also bowled exceptionally well. Although he didn't pick up wickets, Karthik picked up 2, Pathan and Srishant 1 each.
Scored for the second session of play here in match 6 of the one-day series between India and Sri Lanka. It's been a long and a happy lunch if you're an Indian supporter or if you're one from the Indian cricket team. It was Sehwag who won the toss today, opted to field first, and what the Indians have done is that they bowled out Sri Lanka for 196, which means the target when they come out to bat is 197. The problem for Sri Lanka was that they lost wickets at regular intervals, never quite had the momentum going their way. 28 for Tharanga, 19 for Jayasuriya. There was a start, but once Jayasuriya was dismissed for 19, wickets stumbled at regular intervals. It was only Tilakaratne Dilchand towards the end who made 59 from just 63 balls that steadied the ship to an extent for the Sri Lankans. The Indian bowling spot on today. Irfan Pathan back in the side, 1 for 31. Srishant a little expensive, bowled on both sides of the wicket, 1 for 50. The pick of the bowlers, R.P. Singh, and he's a promising lad. Bowled well today, 4 for 35, and he got good support from the spinners Murli Karthik and Harbhajan Singh. So the Indian innings about to commence. Chaminda Vas, the bowler. Gautam Gambhir on strike, opening the batting with Sachin Tendulkar. Gambhir batted beautifully in the last game in Ahmedabad. 100 in quick time. He obviously will be confident. And back in the team today, Sachin Tendulkar. And he will open the batting with Gautam Gambhir, which means Virendra Sehwag will get a break at the top of the order. And the first runs on the board. What a shot! Six for no loss after one. Slashed just over point. 12 for no loss. No ball signal and a boundary. Not that Gambhir would have changed his shot because of that no ball. He would have played it nevertheless.
That was short. He had the time to pick it up, but how well he played it. Pivoting quickly onto the back foot. He was in control.
That's nicely played. That was quite deliberate. He waited for the ball to come to him and then at the very last minute opened the face of the blade.
The balance was good. The feet had got into position. He was well balanced. You can see the front foot firmly anchored. That's what helped him to just angle that bat enough and send it through that third slip area. Deep third man had no chance of cutting it off.
Four more. No ball signal. And Gautam Gambhir has already hit 6 boundaries.
Was hit for a 4 off a no ball in the last over, and here again overstepping. It's a problem that Fernando's had for a long time, which he's not been able to resolve.
That's sliced away. Beats third man and into the boundary. First boundary for Sachin Tendulkar.
Yes, his first boundary coming after 21 deliveries. He had a bit of room there, but he was in position to play that shot. There was no fielder backward or point through that vacant area between point and third man.
And he's played on. He's been getting plenty of runs. Where the wicket on the offside? But Dilhara Fernando bowling from a good angle from around the stumps. This was in the slot, but a bottom edge doing Gautam Gambhir.
He was looking to force Dilhara Fernando, frustrated that he really hadn't been able to get him away for runs. As you would see, the angular bat, the ball not really getting as much bounce, and an inside edge ricocheting onto the stump. So Dilhara Fernando, he strikes. The Sri Lankans have picked up a very important wicket, the wicket of Gambhir, and India have lost their first wicket, 43.
Good delivery, but he has this great ability, Sachin Tendulkar, to put the good deliveries away.
absolutely classical and timeless. One would say that it really penetrates the offside field. It's fairly tight, but Tendulkar has got this ability which very few do have. Just look at that front foot, perfectly in position, and the balance.
Really, nothing wrong with the delivery at all. Just that little man on a roll is outstanding. And this time using the bottom hand to good effect. This is a fast outfield. And the 50 for India comes up. 9 overs gone, 51 for 1. Slower delivery, and he's foxed it. Dilhara Fernando picks up wicket number 2, and Sachin Tendulkar, the man to fall.
Yes, there is a stunned silence whenever Sachin Tendulkar does get out. But Dilhara Fernando once again using the slow delivery to advantage. This time pitching it up a fairly decent length and forcing Tendulkar into the drive. Playing a little too early as a result, holding it out to the man at mid-on. It's Maruf the catcher. Sachin Tendulkar's big wicket has been taken by the Sri Lankans, and no doubt Dilhara Fernando is so delighted. So Sachin Tendulkar, he walks, perishes. India 57 for 2.
4 in the ring, saving single on the outside. Loosner, you can't afford that to Virendra Sehwag. You've got to be spot on with ball number 1. And Sehwag will be happy.
You really can't have the luxury of a loosener, particularly when you're defending a moderate total of 196. And this time treated with absolute contempt. Smashed away.
And he gets off the mark in very good style.
Another very poor delivery from Maruf. Short outside the off stump with plenty of width and without any insurance on the offside. He thrives on it, picks up a boundary through the offside.
They need wickets at regular intervals. That will run away for 4. It's not easy to bowl on this outfield and on this wicket, especially with field restrictions.
And this is where I think Sri Lanka are having real problem. There will be a boundary ball on offer every now and then, which means both these batsmen don't have to take too many risks. Just play the waiting game.
That could have been close, but it's running away to the fence. A bit of an appeal there by Sana Jayasuriya, but Sehwag with the reverse sweep. I think it's the first time I've seen him do that.
Cheeky. They all thought they'd got him. Jayasuriya, Sangakkara. But yet Sehwag in total control. Just waited, used the pace.
In the air, and he's gone. He was sucked into playing onto the onside. No fielder closed in on the onside, just tucking it away against the turn for a single, closing his bat too early. The outside edge, and Sehwag walks back.
Yes, leading edge, well bowled by the leg spinner. Just getting the ball to turn enough to get the leading edge, and Sri Lanka will be delighted with that wicket of Sehwag. They're hanging in there. It's 92 for 3.
Yuvraj has had a lean period, so the Sri Lankans will be attacking.
The slower delivery, dispatched by Yuvraj Singh. That should give him some confidence.
Absolutely, it should give him plenty of confidence, because it wasn't such a bad delivery. It was just outside the off stump, but obviously he picked it up, had enough room to free his arms and really hammered it with a lot of power.
Why would you want to experiment on a good batting pitch? Oh, this is even better. Classical style. Consecutive boundaries for Yuvraj Singh.
Yuvraj Singh has come out there with a purpose. He's not going to hang around. If it's up there, he's going to hit it. If it's short, he's going to hit it. He wants to play his shots on this pitch, and provided he selects the correct one, he's going to be successful.
Mid-on picked it up very late and can't get there. Dilhara Fernando in the deep. Did not pick it up at all. A good shot from Yuvraj.
Yet again displaying that he wants to hit the ball through the V. He's obviously come with that in mind, and he's playing some powerful shots through that V area.
He's gone over the top, one bounce and out. There's no mid-on. That's an odd thing. They have a mid-off, a long-off, I beg your pardon, and no long-on. He went with the turn. Chandanan is the leg spinner to the left-handed Yuvraj. Saw it early and bang.
It's very cleverly played by Yuvraj. He saw that region at long on quite empty, and instead of hitting it wide where the fielder was in fact straight earlier on, picked his area very well.
Still no long on, so invitation is there. He's gone again, and this time it's gone the distance. Not too much elevation, a flat 6.
Strange setting of the field by the Sri Lankans, the Sri Lankan captain. So that really is the area which Yuvraj has been looking with a great deal of hunger, and the obvious area where he would be playing was there, and there she went.
He's gone over the top again, and another 6. Reaches his 50 in style, another 6 for Yuvraj. And he must have taken a huge sigh of relief. Runs under the belt. This talented youngster is back.
He certainly is. I think the fact that the selectors have placed their faith in him, he's not letting them down. Great use of the feet. And when you do that, no respite for the bowlers.
The sweep and 4 more. He really packs a punch. 13 runs from the over. It's 167 for 3. That can be close. I think Mohammad Kaif was caught napping there. He expected the throw to be at Yuvraj's end. That was the danger end, and Chandana has got a direct hit.
Yes, this is going to be very close. He was home. I think the fact that he did his creasing well before getting to the crease saved him, sliding the bat along the ground.
At least he did the end right, sliding the bat into the crease. Also, his athleticism saved him. 196 is what Sri Lanka got. He's gone over the top again, Yuvraj. That's a close thing. 4 or 6. We'll have to refer it to the third umpire.
Yuvraj pressing on. Stepping on the gas is really taking on the Sri Lankans. Taking the aerial route once again. Did it go right over?
Well, it's bounced on something and come back into the ground, so chances are that it hit the hoardings on the full. That's a tough one. I'd put my money on it having bounced off the hoardings. Well, it's been given as 4. That is going to be 6. That is comprehensive. Right on these tents. If there was any doubt about the last one, he's put paid to it now. 6 more for Yuvraj.
Confidence personified that time. Yuvraj just launching into it. Beautiful timing. Hit it on the up. And that really sewed over for 6. Down the ground, they'll probably get 2. Dilara Fernando unable to pick it up. He's not been having a great time down there on the long on boundary. Just getting...
So it's all over. India 197 for 3. The win by 7 wickets. Another comprehensive win under the belt. 5-1 ahead. Handshakes all around. Yuvraj Singh is back in form. That is good news for India and his supporters. So that's the Indian run chase for you, 197 for 3. They started off with Gambhir and Tendulkar. Gambhir was really playing a good innings, 28 of 27. Tendulkar 19 of 30. Both of them departed in quick succession. 57 for 2 it was at one stage. Then Sehwag also departed at 92. Came in and got 22 of 22. But then this big partnership between Kaif and Yuvraj Singh. 38 of 71 for Kaif and a blistering 79 of just 67 for Yuvraj Singh. He's announced his arrival back into form.
So the Sri Lankan bowlers were never in the hunt, as Dilara Fernando was the only bowler who was reasonably successful, 2 for 58, but he had problems with his no balls. Upul Chandra picking up the other, 1 for 32.
So that's the match summary. Sri Lanka in 42.5 overs got 196 and India chased it in style, winning the match by 7 wickets. So that's how it stands. 5-1 is the position. India winning 5 games out of the 7. The next game in Baroda, the 7th ODI in this Videocon Cup on